Alright everybody, I just wanted to show you a little video here of my Endgame Maya build that I use for hunting for that elusive loot. I am in offline mode, so I have a better chance of getting those legendaries to drop. And I'll show you my build out for this particular one where I am on Athena's, and I'm just running through some mobs here, getting to Chupacabra onto Private Beans, and then on my way to Tront just to see what kind of loot those guys will give me. So let's show you what I got here. I've already started, went through one mob already, but I'm using as my main shotgun the red Polybius. I believe that's how you say that, but this thing is pretty awesome. I'm always used to using the butcher, so an irradiated butcher, but wanted to give this one a try because I love the how the TDR weapons, especially like this one here, they once you reload, they shoot out and start chasing enemies. That's always fun to watch, and it adds like an additional little mini. You can have like basically a little mini army running around with you, little sentries attacking everybody. But the cool thing about this shotgun is the pattern that it shoots in. That you'll see, it does horizontal. I believe it's like 4 horizontal bullets and then 4 vertical bullets. This is an anointed version, so the on action skill end, the next 2 magazines about 50% additional bonus shock damage, which is pretty awesome, in addition to the irradiation damage that we're looking at 390 per second and a 7% chance. Other items I'm using, the Rowan's Call shock version. Again, this is an anointed one, but it's for the Iron Bear, so this is not going to affect us in any way. I do like this one because of the 10% critical hit damage, and of course, with any of these call weapons, they return bullets back to your magazine once you hit the crit spots on the enemies. This is a shock version, 543 damage per second, 7% chance. And I am going to change the skin on this one. We're gonna go with that one. Let's see, what else do I have here is an annexed Ferocious Lyuda. So this thing does 1130 by 2. I might change this out though. I have another Lyuda that does not consume 2 ammo per shot. Yeah, this does really high damage. So I guess I'll stick with that for right now. I've also got well, as soon as this stops freaking out on me, here we go. The Defretting Crossroad. So this is a corrosive version, 328 by 4. 413 damage per second, 8% chance. Does have a shield on there, which I rarely ever use because I don't like looking down the sights too much. Does consume 2 ammo per shot, but that's not too bad. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. There we go. Get a little bit different look. Shield, I'm using this guy. This one I got as a drop from Genevieve. It does have a little drone that follows you around. It's pretty cool, and she does talk in Genevieve's voice. It's pretty funny. Cloning Hex Merv. Is this a... No, this is a splits to 2 grenades in flight. I do have a Merv version, but it's not the cryo efficiency. Super high cryo efficiency on that one. This guy here for my class mod, and then I'm using a spark plug loaded dice. Increase the luck chance with rare loot drops. In addition to that, I have 14.96 in the luck rare drop rate under the guardian ranks. And other buffs too, gunfire rate mostly, critical damage, and some other ones as well. You can see them all there. Actually, I do have to redeem some here, so I like to have a really fast reload speed, and the nice things about the Guardian rank is that all of these bonus stats cap out at 15%. So you can't get any higher, which is pretty cool. See, I'll show you in the luck rare drop rate. Didn't even go up, see that? But anyway, let's run through this here and see what we can get. Let's stock up on a little ammo. See, there's a little drone right there. It's pretty funny. Okay. Let's see what kind of damage we can do here. There we go. Huh. 3 heavies want to attack me all at once, that's always nice. Go. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is I am in Mayhem level 3, so in this particular one we have some really good buffs here for the player. So plus 45 normal bullet damage, plus 70% elemental damage, so that's awesome. That's why you can really melt through enemies in this particular Mayhem mode. Sometimes you don't get favorable ones like this, but this is a really good stack. That'll be able to take me through all these mobs pretty easily. And yeah, I think I mentioned I am in offline mode, so let's see. No legendaries from any of those guys, so I'm gonna turn around and look what they did give us.
Crystals resonate with me.
These crystals, I don't know why, but it's always fun smashing those things anyway. Okay. It's time for another mob. I'll get this stacked up here real quick. And time to take these guys out.
Relax. Already forgot about you.
Alright, now is that area. Real quick and nice and clean. No 5 relights there because I wasn't stupid. Alright. Now we're moving on. We're gonna do Chupacabra first. So, I'll make sure we have gear, ammo stacked and ready to go. Alright, we want to make sure we hit that thing, so if we do want to restart, it'll bring us
Crystalline
right back
structure.
to there.
Too tough to punch.
Oh, come on.
Crystals to crack.
Alright, we're gonna skip right over all these hatch here for the time being. Alright. Let's see how this thing does. Look at that, look at that. Bam. And he's dead. Probably just gave me
Love an extra set of hands.
give me a couple legendaries there, so we'll check them out. I'm sure one of them's the grenade mod
It's
that
on
it
now.
does. Let's see what we got. The duck, which I don't need.
Oh,
And
grave
there's
digger.
this.
You're welcome.
And I don't need that either. Let's see. No. Okay, there we go. Here, you guys die.
Get good or die.
Yeah, you guys want to mess with me? I don't think so. Wow. Well, that's the other thing. I forgot to show you what my skill points are all allocated to. So, you know, I've done, let's see, right now I have the Fist Over Matter. So, it's very similar to Mara's phase lock. And the additional one is the Soul Fire. So I'm using incendiary damage, and then the Soul Sap, a part of the all damage dealt by Amara's action skills return to her or a nearby ally's health. So we get some health return there. I am using Do Harm, a couple points in there. Fast hands for reload speed and swap speed. I really like that reload speed to be as fast as possible to delay in any killing. You know, obviously action skill cooldown. In the Fist of the Elements here, this is where we got most of our stuff. Steady hands. You know, weapon handling and accuracy is increased. That's very important. Infusion, damage dealt by Mara's weapons into our action skill. That's pretty cool. So it helps kill those enemies when I got them in that fist grasp. The Tempest, increased elemental damage, and shock damage is further increased on top of that. So that's really cool. Wildfire, The status effect is applied to an enemy. It has a chance to spread to nearby enemies, which is always cool. Gun damage is increased for a few seconds after an enemy is grasped. So after grasping an enemy, the gun damage is increased by 15% on top of all the other buffs. Catharsis. Yeah, so whenever an enemy explodes, or when that enemy dies, that enemy explodes, dealing her attuned element damage. So that's pretty cool. Conflux. Whenever she applies a status effect, she gets a chance to randomly electrocute, ignite, or melt that enemy. Really fun. And bonus elemental damage based on her action skill. So 18% of damage dealt is a bonus elemental damage. So in this instance, we're dealing 18% additional fire damage. And then here, increased max health, only a couple in there. Don't really need that too much. Bonus damage based on distance to her target. Up to 36% of damage dealt. So the closer you are to an enemy, the greater the bonus damage will be. Helping hands, so those are those big fists that come down once I have an enemy grasped in that giant fist. That's it there, so let's continue on.
I am the greatest. Stronger together. Feel the power.
Now it's time to go kill private beings. Let's see what he gave me here. Mocking Wester gun. I think that's the one that he drops. He's supposed to drop. Let's take a look and see what this guy does. Not bad. Shock. Switch it over to cryogenic. No delay in the firing of this gun either, which is pretty nice. So we're gonna see how that does on some enemies here. So let's go back and head towards Trot. Take him down. So this shock gun here should be nice. I think the Wester gun reminds me of Westworld for some reason. If you haven't seen that on HBO, go check that out. That's really cool show. Looking forward to the third season. Okay. There's some enemies. Let's see what this does. I don't like it. We will switch.
I'm down for a brawl.
Not bad at all. The enhanced elemental effects of this particular mayhem bomb would really help set a shot. So let's check out cryogenic. It's a decent SMG. However, I want to go back to, where did it go? This one. Defrauding Crossroad. There we go. Alright. Let's just see what this guy does compared to that. So let's just stop. It's so much faster. Could do it 4 times multiplier. Make short work of him. Oops. Let's go check this box out. Nothing. Alright, nobody's over there, so we're going on to Trant. Let's hit these two up. Okay, make sure we're all set. God, you're set.
That's what did you in.
Let me take care of him, and then we're gonna go up. Alright, here we go. You know what we might need to do is change this to fastball just to get that shield down a little bit. Once the shield is down, it should be pretty easy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I could have used this guy. Take his shield down. Come on now. Okay. So, in this case, it looks like we're having a little bit of a difficulty getting him down quick enough, so switch to Butcher, and then this should be it. Take him down rather quickly. To see that? That's the power of the Butcher. And in this case, I am using subsidize the Butcher. So we have radiation damage 649 per second, which is pretty high for a shotgun. Fire rate is what gets us going, and this one has a decent magazine size. Let's go see what he left me. Fire sound. And I have both of those already, so I don't need them. There you go, there's a little fun with Amara. Mayhem level 3. Doing some legendary loot farming. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.